Now, of course, Arizona is one of the states emphatically pursuing immigration reform. But some Valley leaders say that executive action is not the way to make it happen. Reporter Megan Thompson looked into the huge implications of the president's decision right here in Arizona.
We need those in Congress to quit worrying about the next election and Bill.
Strong words here in the Valley from local leaders who say taking executive action on immigration reform is the wrong way to go.
It's sort of fool's gold for those people who think it'd be great, but it really wouldn't. I think it's a mistake politically, and I think it's a mistake if you really want to fix a broken system.
Conservative leaders and business owners gathered today in Mesa, hoping their voice at a border state would reach our nation's capital.
And this is an effort before there's a street fight over President Obama's executive action. We wanted to plead with everyone, let's work together and get this fixed.
They want Congress to work together, but State Senator Steve Gallardo says too little, too late.
They've had so many opportunities to address immigration. They have failed to want to do it. They had made it clear this is not a priority for them.
Gallardo says Congress had its chance last year when the Senate passed a wide-ranging immigration bill that was then shot down by the House.
Let's use that executive authority. Let's start stopping families from being separated. Let's take those first steps. We still need other issues to be resolved, and I think that's something Congress needs to do, but it's time for the president to act, and act now.
Overall, both sides agree there isn't a perfect answer to the border battle. They just want to see some form of legislative action instead of an executive one.
There are people out there, Republican leaders, who demand action, who are tired of the chaos, and who want them to put aside the politics, if that's possible, and do something that's right for the country.
And Yahaira Jaquez is at the Capitol where citizens await the president's address. Yahaira?
Here at the Capitol, a watch party is set to start at 5 p.m. It's hosted by Promise Arizona. Immigration leaders, community members, and families are going to gather to watch the president's speech and see what his executive action means for them. Earlier, I spoke to one undocumented immigrant who hopes this plan will include him.
All eyes will be on President Obama tonight as he unveils his immigration plan, including David Reese's. The undocumented immigrant knows it's likely the president's plan won't help him, but he's still hopeful.
I don't have kids. All I have is my 9 years of work here doing what I can, so I hope I'm not left out.
The Mexico native most likely won't be covered because the plan is only expected to protect undocumented immigrants with children who are U.S. citizens. They will be allowed to stay and work here legally.
Do is defer deportations. That means that individuals do not even have a lawful status. They're just lawfully present for the time being. However, because their deportation is deferred, the government can also give them the opportunity to work.
The executive action is planned to protect up to 5 million people. And according to the Migration Policy Institute, about 3.5 million undocumented parents will be protected.
The executive order that shields up to 5 million people from deportation is not enough, but it does pressure Congress to act on immigration reform.
For Reese, he no longer wants to be in the shadows.
I would like for the president to use his executive action to protect everyone. Whether they have children or not, the people that have been here for 7 or 8 years also want the opportunity to stay.
It's expected that another key component of President Obama's immigration plan will expand eligibility beyond 30 years old for the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program, also known as DACA. Live at the Capitol, Yahaira Jaquez, Cronkite News.